Good morning, Art. I am going to make some tasty, tasty food. I'm going to put it in this skillet. That water keeps heating up faster than I want it to. All right, I am going to start with some bacon that I got yesterday and pre-portioned. It is frozen, so that's why the water is in the pan. All right, so we're going to let this bacon thaw, and I have the lid for it. So we'll let that cook, and you will come over here, not not to the scale, but to this particular bucket right here. So I almost never do this. I am thawing this hamburger, and it is not quite thawed. So it's been 30 minutes. I need to change the water. The bad news is this floats, so it's kind of irritating. And there's really nothing I can do about the fact that it keeps floating. But I will turn that around and put it in there. And maybe I'll see if I can put a little more water on it. I don't really like doing this because I feel like this is a great way to get food poisoning. But I am changing the water every 30 minutes. And should be thawed. I'm surprised it's not thawed right now, but it's not. So we'll do another 30 minutes. Or well, I'll do 20. Set timer for 20 minutes. Alright, it's being awful. Set timer for 20 minutes. Alright, I do not have another timer, so if this doesn't work, we're in trouble. Set timer for 20 minutes. Boy, it is not doing it. Really irritating. Set timer for 20 minutes. Alright, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but hopefully I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, it's only been just a few minutes, and I am sure that is thawed. Smells like bacon. Smells pretty good. Alright, so I almost never have bacon. I used to buy it on sale at $3.99 a pound for 3 pounds at the local grocery. That sale, I have not seen that sale in a long time. The last sale I saw was $4.99, and I'm not sure it was a bulk pack. I think it was just per pound, but I couldn't bring myself to do it, so this bacon was purchased at BJ's Wholesale Club, and I have no idea how much it was. Dad said it was a good price, but I don't know how much it was. Did I put too much bacon in here? When will you ever hear that again? Did I put too much bacon in the skillet? How is that even possible? Well, I think I'm going to run out of room. That's how it's possible. This is thick cut bacon. I think it was 48 ounces of it was the package, and I split it with Dad. He took half of it, and I took half of it, so we each got 24 ounces of extra thick cut bacon. That's really how to do those big stores. If you got family, buy the bulk and then split the stuff with family, because Dad and I split the bacon, and we split the hot sauce, and we also split the eggs. So that can make it a little bit more affordable if you split some of the big items with your family members. Alright, so I'm going to let that cook. I'm still waiting on the other hamburger to thaw, but I'm also waiting on this to get done, so I'll be back in a minute. Do you smell bacon? I totally smell bacon. Check that out. That lid is hot. I know it sounds ludicrous, but I think I made too much bacon. See, that's not possible. I think it is. Some of this is getting to be done. Like this little guy right here, he looks done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's done. You ever notice how the bacon never gets done at the same time? It totally never does. I think this one's done too, if I can get it separated. Yep, this one's done. Alright. See what we got going over here. Let's see what we got going on over here. We got this one right here. This end is done, but this particular piece of it is not even close. So that should do it. Alright. Okay. I'll be back in a few. Alright. I'm trying not to burn the bacon, but I think I did. Every stitch of this is now done. Oops. A little darker than I want it to be. Good thing I walked back in here and didn't sit down at the computer. Alright, I gotta turn this off. The hamburger's just being terrible. Alright, I'll be back when the hamburger's thawed. This is ridiculous. It's been 50 minutes. The hamburger is like being ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to fire up this burner again. the electric start on that particular burner is done. My other burners will still do the electric start, but not that one, probably because I use it all the time. All right, folks, so I am blessed to have some peppers. So we will put a few on here. I used to eat peppers and onions all the time, but I can't do it anymore. And here's some onions to go with my burger. There's nothing quite like vegetables cooked in bacon grease. Right, so those are all thawed. Let's see how my hamburger's doing. Close enough, I guess. All right, let's come over here. My hamburger's being super difficult, but we're going to go ahead and patty it up and put some spices on it. So I'm kind of tired of washing my hands 10,000 times, so we're going to put the spices on the plate. That was onion powder. This is paprika. This is chili powder. Ginger. Not what I want. Might have to wash my hands again anyway because I just touched like 10,000 spice jars. That's garlic powder. And this is pepper and salt. All right. And this is 8 ounces of hamburger, I think. I can measure it. See how much hamburger this is. It's about 8 ounces. So we'll take this out of here. And we'll roll it around in these spices. The center is still frozen, but you can't, leave it in the water any longer. It's silly. So, I'm going to form a patty out of this. A rather large one. And I'm going to put it in the skillet. And now you can see the reason why I don't like thawing meat. That took over an hour for 8 ounces of meat, and I changed the water out every 20 to 30 minutes like you're supposed to do. But that makes me super uncomfortable. Alright, so we're going to let that cook, and I'll be back. Alright, let's see how it's doing. Turn this over. Squish it down. These are looking good. I'll put the lid back on. And we're going to come over here. Because I've got that big block of cheese. That is a 48-ounce block of cheese. So this is 2.5 pounds, 16 and 16. No, it's a 28-ounce. Sorry, it's a 28-ounce block of cheese. So it's a little more than 1.5 pounds. It's 4 ounces short, or 4 ounces short of 2 pounds. I think this was $8 at BJ's, like $7.99. And we're going to cut it up using my butter knife with attitude. I think this is actually supposed to be a steak knife, but it also is a butter knife. So this is my butter knife with attitude. And I have rinsed this off, but let's see if we can get it open. They really pack this stuff tight in this plastic. I want to get it out of here and in a form that is edible. Easily edible, I should say. Easily edible. There's that. We got the butter knife with attitude. And we're just going to slice through this. Check that out. Should get another plate. That one will go on my hamburger, and so will at least one more. Alright, that'll go on my hamburger. And I am starving, so I'm going to taste it. It's good stuff. Doesn't fit. Alright. That does not fit in that bag. But it is good cheese. Alright. I have a gallon bag, so I will put it in here. There we go. So I'm really just waiting on the burger now. Alright, I think I'm done with the lid. I gotta get my peppers out of here, they're burning. And I'm really just waiting on the hamburger. And maybe I'm not quite done with this. Should be done here in a few minutes, and we'll put it together. Alright, the burger is done, so I gotta heat up the bacon. Just for a minute. And the vegetables. Alright, I think my hamburger's done. I'll get a plate that isn't full of grease. There it is. So I just put a little piece of foil over it to melt the cheese. Although it's not really melting all that nicely. So here's my burger. With the vegetables and the pile of bacon. Bacon got a little crispy. Unfortunate, but fine. So there it is. And I've got this Thai sweet chili sauce that I'm going to put on top of it. Now, I'm not having a bun with this. I already had the rest of my giant cookie from yesterday, which I don't think I showed you guys. But it was a huge cookie. I ate it today, so no bun for this. And let me try this. This sweet chili sauce is amazing. Let me find a spot to try. Why don't I just try the bacon? Alright, so we'll just grab this piece of bacon right here. Bacon is a little overdone. Here's the burger with sweet chili sauce. Alright, it's very hot, but I would say it is a winner. Alright, folks, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I will bring another interesting video to you later. If you are interested in donating to the channel so that I can afford more excellent food like this, so that I can make more excellent videos like this, you can donate directly via YouTube now, and the GoFundMe and Buy Me a Coffee links are still in the description. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later.